Yo, what's up? This is BuzziLee, I'm a superstar in the flesh. Welcome to another episode of Breathe Art Live.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey guys, welcome to yet another amazing episode of Breathe Art Live. So today's artist, we're taking up personal because when you know what's up people you don't want to actually real
In the building.
So you know what? I'm really happy that we get to sit with you. She's been doing amazing things. Hey babe, how you doing?
What you doing, Nairobi? What's up, Nairobi?
Hey, like hello. I'm really happy to sit with you today.
Right? Definitely. I'm
Really superstar in the flesh.
in the flesh.
When I
guys.
get Ravali superstar.
Like, I'm on It's not on the TV. This is real.
Hey, so superstar, tell us. You mentioned Pheli a lot in the music. How did that create or rather influence the artist that you are today?
Okay. Basically being from Pheli, you know, first I'd like try and be like other people, and then I was like, why am I trying to be like Zulu people? No offense. Why am I trying to be like a Zulu, like trying to be like this? Like I need to go back home because I mean that's like where the heart is. That's where I'm from. So if I start there, I can actually find myself easier. So that's how I found myself. Like, cause first I used to rap in English strictly, and then I switched to Vernac, which is Spitori, which is what we speak in Pheli. And ever since then, like things took off, cause I could stand out more because I'm representing Pheli, and then nobody else is doing this from Pheli. So yeah, like it influenced me in a good way because it changed like the way I think. Like I could be able to accept my language, my culture, be comfortable with it, and know that it still can get me to like places like UK, like everything the same way. You know, everybody else in Mapiano's doing big things, traveling around the world on account of their own language. So I thought that was very dope to represent ourselves in the world as true as we are.
That is amazing, girl. And I wanna a lot of your music is playing on the radios, you know, and they always just play your verse, which is so insane. I want to talk about your style, cause go when I perdi meow meow gele, your weave is flipping crazy, your time, your piercings. Please describe your style. Like you're like a rock star slash
Body,
you know.
Madam, all in one.
How would you describe the style of yours?
I'm not gonna lie, my style is very confusing. Like I go with the flow. Like if today I wake up feeling like Borna, I wanna be bald headed with it. I wanna be like scruffy and look like a boy. I'm gonna do that because at the end of the day I still have a cute face. Girl, like that. You know, and yeah, so I have my days where I wanna look very dark and undercover. Sometimes I feel like it makes me undercover because I still look good either way. And then there's days where I look colorful like this, and obviously now you stand out even more with colors, and then that's when I feel like bright, vibrant, girly, you know. So I'm like in the middle of tomboy and a girl, but yeah, I don't be doing the makeup things and stuff too much. Like I'm cool like this. Like just look at me.
Basics but beautiful.
Thank you.
So would you say your style also influences your music?
I don't know. Not really. I just really talk.
You're not, because I would say you're a hip hop artist, right? But then also I don't want to categorize and be like, you just do hip hop, you just do this. So how would you describe your style? Because it's also a bit of trap. Like there's also a lot of trap in your music. Your beats are so strong and stuff.
Oh, my style of music. Oh, yeah. Like basically, how I started out when I came in was strictly just pure hip hop beats, stuff like that. But when I actually started releasing music, it was more like trap piano influenced, because like the people I started working with, like Shampuru Makenzo and Mazvi Dabs, they like were starting this new song called Trap Piano, which is a fusion of trap and piano, which I felt like it's cool because now, since piano, you know, end of the day, it does the things, but still stick to that hip hop element, which is what I actually like. And then I can still speak my own language, and people can still like vibe and dance. Yeah, and like it's not strictly just for people who like hip hop. Like if you like piano, you can listen to trap piano because the whole point trap piano, like fusion, like fuse, like don't be afraid to try new things. I feel like trap piano is important to have people who are just so against hip hop.
Yeah.
To like come,
especially in African girl, because up piano is such a big thing.
It's a big thing. You know? All people wanna do is dance, and we get it. But Bona, if you go out, you're not gonna dance the whole night. You don't get tired. Sometimes you need to pop your head, do the dance. Like you understand? Like listen, spit some bars a bit, like 'cause you know. As funny Makaya, like you can't do that the whole night. No offense.
Girl, so I am nosy and I saw your interview with the biography, right? And you had that interview, it was so dope. But then you said something and I was like, now I want to know. Right? They asked you, you know, how did you start making music? And you were like, at that time it just made sense because of the life you were living at that time. So, what life were you living?
What life was
at that time, girl?
The lifestyle. Let's begin. It's the beginning. That's the lifestyle, bro. Like young thug ways. Like
no, girl, that's insane.
Nah, like honestly, we were just. I mean, I was always in studios, hanging out with rappers. You know, hanging out with artists. Like if I'd go to events, somehow I found myself in VIP chilling with the artists, things like that. Like so, I was always surrounded by people who do music and stuff like that. I just didn't know I can actually do it until my producer friends were like, you should try doing this. They actually wanted me to do Bacardi. They were like, you should become a Bacardi star. It's funny you say that because it's the guy who basically, you know, made that song, who was helping me with thingy. His name's Brady. So yeah, I met Brady and Josie when I was studying in Abda. So yeah, like he was like, yeah, you should come with Bacardi star, get a face tat on the forehead across. He said I'm gonna get like 25 or 21 Savage, so and he says I'm gonna blow up. And I'm like, yo, you crazy? the cross. No, maybe it's because you know the rowdier things you do, the more you most like attention. But it's like I didn't want to do that for attention. Like I was just like, no, I'd rather do trap because I'm mostly influenced by rap music, things like that. That's what I listen to, you know, from South African rap music to American rap music all over the world, you know. So I wanted to do that, but in my own interpretation. So that's how BUZZI came about, because I was interpreting everything I've heard in my life and then hearing today's beats, trap piano, and then I'm like, this is how I understand this. But also, I don't need to be sounding like anybody or sound perfect or stick to no formula, because I can make my own formula.
True, and you guys are creating a new wave, especially the other people you're featuring more. I think Koloi. Like I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's Miss Pam and Uncle Blue and a producer / rapper called Clumsy Thing. Yeah, they were all part of that. It was very dope.
So it was. I feel it's such a new sound. Like I've never heard something like that. It's like we're thinking. I don't put the selo. La Rohana call.
It's like it's your baby to nurse. You know, if you feel touched.
Like honestly, I just feel like that little bit of swearing here and there just adds that little bit of edge.
Yeah, like come back to life again.
But I don't necessarily be saying, you know, the F word or the B word. I like swinging Finnack because it's low key. If you don't know, you don't know. Forget about it. As opposed to say B or F U.
It's not as more vulgar.
Yeah, it sounds more vulgar and it's most likely not gonna play on radio. But if they don't know, they're gonna play it.
Smart. Yeah, that's very smart.
No, because I saw like on my first song Tango Zalo, I was like, oh, come with disco. Oh no, that's Mugwanti, sorry. But yeah, I also said Mudisco and Tango Zalo, like, oh, what the hell? Oh, the terrace was Mudisco. I heard it on radio and Mudisco, I don't know if you know what it means, but
they didn't hear it.
But it played. They didn't beat it, and I'm like, Tango.
Yes, thank you.
No, and I love how you like Spitori. I see Spitori as such a big deal. Like I really appreciate what we're doing with this language. How it's just, and I feel like, but obviously even people from other places understand it, but people from really know what you mean. It's not the same.
But for people outside of it, they don't get it.
Yeah, they just also happy like, yo, I don't know what this is, but I'm on disco and like touched me, man. Like that's literally what people be talking about, and I'm like, yo, man, what does it mean? And I'm like, they're like, ah, and I'm like, right? And you've been saying it just because I said it. Like, I just think it's cool. Like, end of the day, as long as I'm not actually bashing anybody, I don't see a problem in a little bit of disco here and there.
I get you. I get you.
We must have a dictionary.
Yeah.
New word for the day. Mutisco.
It means that thing that you wouldn't know.
But
girl, actually, now that we're here, because like what's like your music is all about singing. You out here just telling what is that? What do you call that? Like what kind of, how do I put this? It's like, is this the kind of, you know, because for instance, other people talk about, you know, their family and stuff. When are you just swank, you know, you're all about money, all about
this.
Cool, you want to know. Tell me more about that.
I mean, I just feel like I'm a fun time person, like, you know, so that's why my music is emitting the emotion of just a fun time, because I like having fun and being happy. So it's not like I don't talk about my family. I do, but in a fun song. Like I said, on Dangozada, I was like, shout out to my mom for giving birth to this perfection, her reflection, you know? That was me talking about my family. But I'm not going to say, yeah, come from the gut. Or not right now. Maybe one day I'll get there. But right now I'm still just trying to have fun and make party music, you know? But I do have, you know, a little emo songs where I just dig deep here and then. They're just not,
your feelings.
Yeah, they're just not out yet. But in general, my general personality 99% of the time is happy. Let's have fun. So that's why my music's like that, because I wanna also have people have fun and be happy when they listen to me and feel good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That is, I really love that. I'm a big fan of your music. I'm actually like you blowing up already.
Sho Boy,
you know, dude. Like
Sho Boy.
Literally on Metro FM, they just play Windless part. Everywhere I go, when I hear Sho Boy, they just play your part. And then,
sorry, guys.
I know, guys. You should hear the verse, though. It's sexy and I'm gone. It's 6 a.m. Let's talk about Sho Boy.
Yes.
How was that?
Yes, how was that? And how did that have an impact in your life? How did that change your life per se? Because that song is hey, a song and a half is an understatement. It's yeah.
I just want y'all to know.
Girl, aren't you drinking it already? Cheers, Ingrid, thank you. We don't fight. Ladies don't fight.
No, I think
I know Oscar is in chat the moment.
Oscar
is in chat.
Sho Boy.
Sho Boy, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's as simple as I got invited to a studio, you know, by Rick, may his soul rest in peace. And then, yeah, like we were there to do something else, actually, like perform some song. And then I feel like he just liked my energy, my vibe. I don't know why he saw in me, like, because even him calling me, I was shocked, because apparently he asked specially for me and this other guy I have a song with, for our song Wata to perform it. And then just before we were about to leave, he's just like, yo, can you rap fast? And I'm just like, yeah.
Whoa,
and then
just like that.
And then he plays the song Sho Boy, you know, and then I hear it. I heard so many artists, but I remember hearing 25K's voice, maybe Focalistic's voice. I wasn't sure, is that Foca? Who's that? Then I heard Blackie. I heard, yeah. I knew it's Blackie. so, you know, so I was like, because I've always, you know, imagined that one day I'd get to work with each of them individually, all of that. And then now, this guy, Ricky's actually saying, boy, now, have them all.
All in one.
So
wow,
for me, it was so dope, because I was like, damn, like, I really must be dope. You know, sometimes you also like have your own doubts and you feel like, why am I doing this? But then when miracles happen in the middle of your push and you're like, no, I'm definitely going hard. Like, you know. So he's like, boy, now, when I believe in you, I'm gonna put you in front of the song, come through. And I'm like, say less, Ricky.
I got you. Say less.
And then, yeah, I wrote it in like, because we were literally running out of time. We had to go somewhere else. So like he said, can you write fast, you know? So I wrote that thing in like 20 minutes and then performed it in another 20 minutes, like recorded it. And then we had to hit the road. He stayed behind and did the mixing, everything.
That's insane.
Wow.
Bro. Like that verse. It's my favorite verse.
I love it. I love it.
It's a
I requested my racing.
I said,
Because
you know, there were niggas in the song, but I'm the
only
I'm the vibe.
That's so amazing.
Madam.
That is insane.
So yeah, that's how it happened. This was like June, July last year, and then the song came out December. So when it came out, I had like been keeping it a secret. I didn't want to tell people to jinx myself. I'm like, what if it doesn't happen? And then people think I'm a capper, because ain't no capper in my rap. So I was like, you know what, I'm awake. You know, these things, some things you must just tool. You must just tool. And then eventually it came out, and I was like,
Finally.
and my verse was still there. You know, sometimes songs come out, your verse
And then
is gone. You know that happens too.
Oh, somebody
Yeah.
When the song's out,
Yeah, especially sometimes because you have falling out with people. You can make a song in January, it gets released maybe end of the year, and in between the year y'all fought, and then now
best is good.
I don't. Yeah, and the industry actually that you're in is quite fast.
that's
right?
how
It's
it is.
like
That's how it be.
chop and go, chop and go.
So you know, like the fact that they actually did it, like after it was a thing in my head that I just obviously told my manager, I told my mom, things like that, but they actually went through with it, and now I can brag about this, because I mean I deserve to, like, you know.
Yes.
So I was like,
Yes.
damn, it's about time, man. It's about time.
Shine, be milk it. It's
Especially
your time.
for me, the thing that was even crazier was because I only really technically started my music career as in like, when my first song was officially out, Sho Boy. I mean, Dakozalo. This was March last year. So I met Ricky King April, May, June, July. Yeah, 4 months. It only took 4 months to get such a platform. So I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, yeah, all of this happened within 4 months. I only just turned 1 year in the industry this month in March.
No, but I feel like if something is meant for you,
It
you'll
will come.
That's what I mean. You don't
Yeah.
have to go. I hate this narrative of 5 years, 6 years. No, sometimes it's overnight things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a few months, and I feel like you really are doing it in this industry, and I'm just ready to see what more you have for us. I'm really excited.
I'm also ready. I don't know either, but I'm ready to see what you guys.
So when I'm pumpkin.
Because you're introducing a new genre. You are because with the music industry, it's mostly a male dominant industry. So it's very refreshing to see a woman be part of a new movement within the music industry.
Especially a genre that is male dominant.
Exactly.
Like,
You
hip-hop
see,
is so
like in
male.
general, like music is very male dominated. They always take the step forward, and they're always there. They're the forefront of it.
Yeah.
So every time there's a new genre that's created, it's always refreshing to see what the female within that genre has to present. So now it's quite an honor having to meet you, because I believe you're going far, eh?
Thank
Because
you.
with everything that's in the beginning, it grows.
It does.
And let's say in the next 3 years' time, it will have grown and have its own feet.
In 3 years I'll be a trillion.
Exactly, do you understand?
3 for trillion. You get it.
You see, and when it stands, you're going to be the mother of that genre,
That
because you are in the
Yeah,
process
like
of
you guys will kind of
birthing
be the
it.
forefathers.
You will, and you'll have to like put, like, I don't know,
New
pass
kids.
on the baton.
That's what I'm saying. I
to
can't wait
younger
to see
ones.
the new kids in Atchedville, especially the girls, you know, who are gonna now, or Pretoria, not just Atchedville, Pretoria as a whole. Who knows who's the next girl who sees me doing it, and they saw that I could do it, so they're like, damn, like I can also, if you want to rap, you know, it's not for everybody. Music's not for everybody, but if you actually want to do this. And now you see somebody who's just like you. Me, I sold 25K, you know, he's just like me, he did it. So I didn't even think he's a boy, he's a girl. I don't operate on this gender thing. Like, I'm just trying to win. Like, don't tell me, hey, I mean, people can call you a female rapper, but me, end of the day, I'm a rapper because I can, if I'm thinking of it in a competition sense, I can beat a female or a male. So you can't not say rapper's a rapper.
And music is
Dope is dope, music is music, you understand? So I just feel like, yo, I'm just trying to have more kids from our hood and
Come
our
through.
city see that, damn, being yourself, being because some people think just knowing English means that's how you can get somewhere in life, or being from an English school, things like that. I want them to know that also being in the hood, going from a school in the hood can get you to the same places as people who went to private schools. I mean, like our language can get you places.
True.
It's
I
not
love that. Actually, I love that so much.
Yeah.
I love that narrative because I hate this thing. School. I hate that. Oh my god. Let me not get into it.
Because I was about to just
that's what I'm saying. Like in general, let's be Dory can get you to millionaire, trillionaire status. Lots of the boardroom. Hey, how BuzziLee?
Get a translator, my guy.
Contract out earring. I'm just saying,
like good is good. Good is doesn't care what
matter
you're from.
It doesn't matter where you're from, how you grew up, where you're rich, where you're poor. Like, fight for your dream. You're gonna get there wherever you are from.
And congratulations for thinking out of the box.
I have one last question for you, like from my side. I'm not sure about Ingrid, but like, which artists, South Africa and outside, would you want to work with? You know, like where do you see your sound going, and who would you want to be part of your sound?
Yo, it's funny because me, I love everybody. I want to work with everyone. Like, if I could have a song with everybody, I really could, or I will, or I would. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You will, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Or anybody who's down to work, anybody who's actually pushing their own things. Like, if I see, because I'm not just going to work with you just because, you know, I want to see you also pushing your own things. Like, you're actually passionate about your own things. So when we collaborate, it's both our passions colliding to make a bigger situation, you know. So I don't want to work with somebody who just thinks maybe a verse from me will get their song popular. Like, I don't want that. I want people who are actually pushing and they have a vision with their lives. So I'm usually down to work with anybody. But I mean, if I could name, you know, people who are actually already in the industry, like more females, like Bonadia Nakai, Bo, like
your people,
or Patty Monroe. Like, you know, a lot of people, bruh, like, they don't, and there's so many female artists also. Holly Alpha, what do you call about Behold Benzo, Scullywood, Lizzie Lundebuhle. These are just some people to name many, you know. And then, and in terms of males, like, all of y'all can call me. I'll send you a verse, but I'm pushing female empowerment.
Yes, you're all about that. I actually like that.
So, I mean, saying, I'm cool with niggas, but males. I'm cool with males, but I'm pushing female empowerment more, so that's what matters to me most, but I'm down to work with anybody. And in terms of international, Doja Cat, the way to work, because South Africa.
How
so hot. Because me and her are both Libras. As a Libra,
and she have similar style.
Yes, even Cardi B is a Libra, born. Cardi B, Nicki,
I already hear the story.
There's this other one from UK called IMDDB. I love her so much. I grew up listening to IMDDB. Not grew up, but I mean the past few years. Because she's also young, so I don't want to. She's not old. But yeah, IMDDB, Bona, my inspiration. I want to work with you too, girl. So yeah, it's like females, but males, come call me. I'll send you a verse and beat
Send the invoice as well.
Thank you.
Start a Koloi song. Start. Ejo yesta. Mafanya mau. Analizag marunyanga riba.
Siyaniamukela kwelinye inqampu. Umdlalo osibiza ngo 60 seconds. Guys, don't laugh. Why are you laughing?
Like it's the switch up for me.
Yes, if we're trying to be vernacular and
okay.
Can you start again, please? Ojo, Mama Top 7.
My boyfriend is my boyfriend. He knows himself. All
Kima.
I can say is 4 times.
Name and shame. Give us the name. What
If
is
I just
name?
say 4 times, my boyfriend understands. If you don't understand 4 times, you are not my boyfriend. Unfortunately, it's not you.
Instead 4 times.
Instead 4 times.
Speak and we want to see you.
4 times.
What is your guilty pleasure? Aye. What is your guilty pleasure? Okay, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food, mac and cheese.
What is the best relationship advice you've ever gotten?
Don't fuck up people into your business.
What is your favorite quote?
Quote. Quote.
Quote.
Oh, sorry. I was like, jacket. Okay.
Quote.
My favorite quote is, if my mama didn't stop me from doing it, none of y'all stopping me from doing it. And that's my code. That's BuzziLee.
Cheers to that. I'm sorry.
That's BuzziLee. Forever in infinity. No date. Infinity is the date.
Superstar in the flesh. Okay. What does feminism mean to you?
It means a lot. Next.
What are you watching at the moment?
On TV.
Yes, any day.
Bridgerton.
So what is your piano favorite song right now? Like your go-to song?
Yo, I don't know. 10 triple ones just hit. Like 10 triple one, yeah, mellow and sleazy. Hits different, bro.
And then what is your favorite childhood memory?
I don't remember my.
That's where you can find you, girl.
Instagram BuzziLee_official. Listen, there's BuzziLee_. That account is hacked. It will never be me. Do not follow that account. BuzziLee_official.
account, guys.
I got hacked, unfortunately. I got caught lacking. That's the only time I'll ever get caught lacking. Other way. Anyways, Twitter is BuzziLee_. But Instagram BuzziLee_official. I'm just saying the other one is not me. Guys, stop following that account. It's not me. It's very much active, but it's not me. They're gonna scam you too if you reply to that account. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Guys, thank you for watching this episode. Please, guys, don't forget, to like and subscribe, and also talk to us, comment on our work, tell us who you want us to work with again, because we're all about just sharing this love and talking to amazing people like BUZZI.
Guys, it is for you. Tell us what to do and we'll serve it on a silver platter. Listen, tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends. Ubana sesifiki.
Yo, kiboso yate. Kote tu majita para nakele